This is Cheyenne Valentine back today again with a new episode. Today's episode I want to do a subscribers request video. It was about makeup artist Black Swan, my worst client ever, Cardi B. And so shout out to that subscriber that wanted me to do this video. Now, I looked at Black Swan's video, and basically it was a makeup artist, and you all probably seen this video. It's been out for a while, and it was in my recommended list a lot whenever I type up Cardi B. So I kept seeing this video, but I just never clicked on it because it looked about 30 something minutes, and I said, okay, a makeup artist did Cardi B's makeup and then turned out right. So I just didn't really pay attention. That's what I just assumed. So when a subscriber wanted me to do a video about it, a reaction, I looked at it, and so I do have a lot to say. So first thing, basically, to sum it up, a young lady named a makeup artist named Black Swan, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, she did Cardi B's makeup. So based upon, now this is all allegedly, well, okay, anyway, I'm gonna get to that. So I think we all can agree, if you've seen the video, and I think Cardi B can agree, that Black Swan did do her makeup before. And so quote me if I'm wrong, but in the video, I think Black Swan showed herself and Cardi B, and that's when she did Cardi B's makeup a while ago. That was her first time doing it. So Cardi B liked the way she did her makeup, so she hired her again. So Black Swan claimed, like this is allegedly, that she had other people booked, but because Cardi B was this big celebrity and they wanted her to do Cardi B's makeup at a certain time and she had other clients, she said she went back and I guess counseled, refunded money, and did all that because she felt like Cardi B was worth counseling with them. Now, let's start with that. From the beginning of the video, the first thing I thought about, it wasn't even about her. I just thought about us as human beings, how we put these so-called celebrities on a pedestal. I don't even like calling people celebrities or stars, because that means they're shining over everybody else. Look, we all have talents and abilities, and I hate that some people are looked at as better because of their profession than others, and I think part of that's because we pay certain people more for their profession. Like you'll pay obviously a Cardi B, a rapper, whatever she calls herself, people will pay her more than a teacher. Let's just say, and I just hate societies like that, but I'm gonna do a different video about professions. But anyway, what made me mad really when she first started was just that it didn't even make me mad, but I've been in that situation too, where it's someone I've seen either on YouTube or so-called celebrity where I thought so highly of this person because of their persona and how they came off on camera and on TV, that for some reason I thought they were actually that person. And that's what we have to realize. Just because somebody has a cool personality, let's say on YouTube, or someone is on TV and they sing and dance and we feel we can relate to them, because I think a lot of people feel let me take that back. Some women feel they can relate to Cardi B because I think where she comes from, I'm not sure, but I think her family was poor, and I think people can kind of relate to her personality, how she carries herself, and that's fine. But understand, you and her are not the same person. You all might come from the same circumstances, but understand she's making a lot of money now, and and when people start making money, some people possibly change, or they could just always been the same, and now the money is increasing that personality. I never met Cardi B, so I don't know anything about this woman, but I just know that I think that with us as human beings, some of us, we forget these so-called celebrities are actual people, and so some of them can have a nasty attitude, some of them can be friendly. We expect, put it like this, we expect too much of people. I've done it before, because I'm gonna do a video about a YouTuber that I contacted. She promised to do something that she volunteered to do at her free will, and she reneged on it, and I contacted her and she never responded, and she disrespected me, in my opinion, because she promised to do it and she reneged. I have the email of her saying she would do it, and I have the response that I gave to her, and I got a follow-up email I sent her, and I'm going to show the screenshots on the video, because see, I don't like when people lie to me. Okay, so I used to admire this woman. I looked up to this woman, but I admired her, and I thought she was who she presented herself on camera. You gotta understand, whether it's a YouTuber or someone on TV like Cardi B, like I said, I don't know her, just because they're on TV or they're in front of a camera doesn't mean that's actually how they are. That could just be one part of their personality they're showing, because we all have different parts to us, right? That's the first thing that stood out. I think her expectations of Cardi B was too high, but it ain't just her. I think it's people in general. When they put these celebrities, I think we all kind of, for some reason, we feel we can relate to somebody that's on TV or in front of a camera. We tend to have expectations of them, and we get too excited to be over them. So first thing is, I hate that she canceled, if this is true, I hate that she canceled her appointments with the other people that she already had booked for this woman, because you see it didn't turn out good for her. So but I could understand. I understand why she did it. I want everybody to be treated the same, but I understand in life people are not going to do that. So I don't want a person who is a so-called celebrity to be treated any different than anybody else, because sometimes this is what happens. Now, if Cardi B did treat her bad and had a funky attitude and all that, Cardi B could have always had that attitude, but this is my thing. With some people, I think if they already had a bad attitude, when you put them on a pedestal and they look at you as minions and you beneath them and you giving them a service, they kind of treat you bad. Some people do that. I don't know if this is true. Once again, this is alleged. I was not there. So if you comment below saying, well, why you think, I'm just going to block you, because I'm going to put this again. This is my opinion. I was not there. I can only go based upon the video, and I watched a couple other videos, and I'm going to get into that. Okay, so let's continue getting into it. Like I just said, the video upsetted me right away, because I could tell this young lady appears to be nice, and she seemed to be hurt about the situation. And when she was talking about Cardi B, it seemed like she really admired her and kind of had high expectations of her. And I think some of us all deal with this, where we put a person on a pedestal or think high of them and expect stuff from them just because we like them because of how they come off, the persona. Okay, and then I do think some so-called celebrities are used to being put on a pedestal, used to people, kissing their ass, and some of them do act stink. Okay, I believe that. I have never met a celebrity in person, but I've met people who just had a high position at a job and act like that. Now alone somebody who's making thousands of dollars per shows and on TV, and people so-called kissing their ass, some of them start acting like that. I'm not saying Cardi B did. Once again, I wasn't there, but if this is true, I'm not shocked by it. And we have to understand, nobody should be put above nobody else. Do not put nobody on a damn pedestal. We're all equal. Okay, now let's get into it. So she canceled the appointments. Black Swan allegedly canceled the appointments that she had already booked. She got booked with Cardi B. So allegedly she gets to, I'm not gonna go through every details of, if I'm saying some facts wrong, you can comment below. So from my understanding from the video, that she got to the place, and I'm not gonna go into every detail, she got to the place to do her makeup. She said that the appointment was at 3 p.m. and that Cardi B wasn't ready, and they had her waiting for Cardi B. This is what she's saying, right? And she said that they told her that Cardi B's in a bad mood, so we just letting you know. So she said when Cardi B was ready for her, she went in there and started doing the makeup. And long story short, Cardi B, she said, was looking down at her phone and kept looking up at the mirror. And if you're getting your makeup done, you need to sit still and look straight ahead, because people can't put your eyeliner on and do all this stuff with you moving your head around. And I want to say real quickly, Cardi B did do a video response. I saw it, and someone was doing her makeup in the video response, and she was moving her head around. And I noticed the lady just stopped even doing her eyebrows, because the woman kept moving her damn head around. Like, how you getting your makeup done and you doing live videos and you looking down at your phone? Sit the fuck still, or tell them, okay, I'm about to look down really quick and hold off for a second. Okay, and then okay, now continue, and then look back up and try to sit as still as you can. Like, that's, to me, Cardi B kept saying this woman was unprofessional. It seems like she was unprofessional, because I could see in the response video she did, she's steadily moving her head around, and I can't see how anybody can do someone's makeup when they keep fucking moving around. That's the first thing you do, keep your head still. And so anyway, so the young lady Black Swan says she was doing Cardi B's makeup. Cardi B was looking down at the phone. I can believe it, because she was doing a live, and as a response to this girl's video, and someone was doing her makeup. She kept moving her head around. And so she said Cardi B was looking down at the phone, looking at the mirror. And she said, so as we know with makeup, it's stages to it, so it's layers literally. So you can't keep, you gotta blend, you gotta let the stuff set. It's a lot of stuff involved in doing the makeup, making the makeup look flawless. So she said that Cardi B kept looking at herself in the mirror and kept saying, you know, why I don't like it, I don't like it. And she kept trying to explain to her, well, look, I'm not done yet, just let me complete it. It's gonna look exactly the way it looked when I did your makeup before. Just give me a shot, just let me do it. So they're going back and forth, and basically Cardi B like, I don't like it. Then she said she tried to do Cardi B's eyeliner, and you know, the liquid eyeliner, Cardi B, you know, was looking down, and when I guess she looked up or something, and then it smeared, and then it was just, you know, it just basically, it seems like to me Cardi B, I wasn't there, but what it appears that Cardi B was looking down at her phone, looking at the mirror, and kept moving her head around and not keeping her head straight. So the young lady couldn't, you know, was gonna make a couple, it's gonna be difficult for her to get everything. Okay, it's not that it would have been difficult for her to do. No, it would have been. Let me stop lying. Yeah, when I do my makeup, I gotta keep my head still. Like when someone's doing your makeup, you're supposed to sit still and look straight ahead. You're not supposed to be moving around. And it appears that Cardi B did that. And so if you're doing liner, you gotta keep. You cannot. Because if it doesn't dry in time and you look up, it's gonna now transfer to your lids. So anyway, she said, she asked Cardi B, what do you want me to do? And Cardi B said, you know, quote unquote, get the fuck out. And Cardi B in her response video did not deny saying that to her. So the young lady in the video was crying. I felt really bad for her. I hope this doesn't break down her self-esteem and break down her confidence in her makeup skills. Because from what I can see, she does beautiful makeup. And so, from my understanding, she didn't get paid. Now, I listened to the end, but it's just because she was talking about her, you know, the incident. But when I looked at Cardi B's response video, I'm thinking they said the girl didn't get paid. Because now, quote me if is this correct? Because I just remember her saying that, you know, Cardi B told her to get the F out, and she was just talking about how she was hurting, and you know, she started crying. So when I looked at the Cardi B's response, so basically Cardi B lied about something apparently. Now let's talk about Cardi B's response. She basically said she doesn't feel sorry for telling her to get the fuck out. That was 2 years ago. Get over it. So I could tell Cardi B is she seems like she's, how can I say this, and maybe that's why she's gotten as far as she has. I don't think she's really sensitive. No, let me take that back. She is, because if you notice, if you say anything about her, she's going to be going back and forth. She's sensitive, but she don't seem like the type of person who will cry a lot. So she seems like she's combative. She don't like you to talk about her, and which nobody does. But she seems like if she does something, she's not going to really back down from it, which there's nothing wrong with that. So this is what she said. She said the girl came late and high, and she was allegedly loud as fuck, and she brought people with her. Now we're just gonna eliminate some things that I cannot agree or disagree with, because I wasn't there. So, and things that cannot be proven or disproven. So let's talk about Black Swan bringing somebody with her, people with her. I don't know if she did or not, so let's just eliminate that. It's nothing I can prove or disprove. Let's talk about her being high, allegedly high as fuck. I cannot prove or disprove that. But let's talk about Cardi B saying the girl came late, because she said the girl was unprofessional. Listen to what she said. She said the girl was, Black Swan was unprofessional. She was unprofessional, and she came late and high as fuck. That's what she said. And how dare she does that. And she said that, yeah, she told Black Swan, asked her what did she want her to do. She said she kept looking at her face, looking at herself in the mirror, and she told her, look, I'm not liking the makeup. And she said Black Swan was like, no, just let me finish it. And she said, okay, well, I'm telling you, I don't like it. And she said when she was done, that she told Black Swan, you know, I don't like it. And Black Swan said to her, what would you like me to do? And she said, yeah, I told her to get the fuck out. You know, basically she said, I'm not apologizing, and she needs to just get over it. Okay, so no compassion to me. I mean, this girl is crying on video about this. Okay, so she said she's not apologizing. My thing is, you need to, Cardi B, I know people can fake text messages and all that, and I hope that's not what's happening here, because Black Swan came out with text messages showing the time that she got there before 3 p.m. and then I read down, because her appointment was at 3 p.m. Am I correct? And when I read down the text message, it said, okay, give her 10 minutes, or you need to wait, or you know, she's not ready, give her 10 minutes or whatever in a text message. So whoever she was going back and forth with. So Cardi B lied on her. Cardi B said that the girl came late. So what is she talking about? In the text message, you can see the timestamp, and the timestamp was two something. So it wasn't 3 o'clock yet when she made. And in the text message, she said, "I'm here," or "I've arrived." And they said, "Well, okay, Cardi B's not ready." I think they said give her about 10 minutes, or basically told her to wait, that Cardi B wasn't ready. So how the hell, Cardi B, you're gonna say that this woman came late when the evidence showed that she came on time? Then Cardi B said something about something about the time frame when the girl did her makeup, and then they disproved that, showing that the girl did not do her makeup when Cardi B said she did. It was a certain time frame, not like it was before a video or her song came out, and they found that was a lie. Okay, so I don't know, unless the text messages have been altered, then Cardi B's lying, at least about that. Now, I don't know if she's lying about the girl being high, loud as fuck, bringing people with her. We can't prove or disprove that. But if the text messages are true, okay, Cardi B lied. Now, my question is to Cardi B, why would you lie about that? Because you want to make her seem bad? You keep saying she's unprofessional. Well, then she's okay, but you're a liar, because the text messages said that she was on time and that you're the one that wasn't ready. So if all this is true, that the text messages are not altered and everything's true with them, my question is, why is Cardi B lying? And my thing about it is, I think with some people, and she might be like this, they can never admit when they're wrong about something. Like I said something about the Lovey T Tasha K thing. Like I thought that after Tasha K did the interview, I thought that the next video Lovey T came out, debunking the thing with Star Marie, and someone said, well, no, another Lovey T had came out a video before that or something. I was like, oh, well, okay, I stand corrected. See, if I don't have if I'm missing some stuff, and because I do as much research as I can, but I'm pretty busy. I got a life outside of YouTube, so I have other things going on. Maybe I might miss if somebody dropped a video, or I might miss the sequence of things. And so correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't get upset about that. But my thing about it is, if I'm wrong about something, I'm wrong about something. So if the girl did come on time, why was she lying and say she came late? And so that just tells me that she hurt this girl's feelings. She probably was rude as fuck to her. Allegedly, it makes me feel okay. It makes me feel that the girl, everything she probably said about Cardi B was true, and Cardi B, instead of just saying, I was, messed up that day and I was in a bad mood and I probably could help handle things differently, instead of her just saying that, she got to come up and lie on this girl. Because if that text message wasn't altered and everything is legitimate with that, then why would you say this girl came late? You said that she was unprofessional, she came late, and she was high as fuck. Like I said, the high thing, she could have been high. I cannot prove or disprove. She could have brought people. I cannot prove or disprove. She could have been loud as fuck. I cannot prove nor disprove that. But I'm about evidence, and so the girl showed a text message. So all I'm saying is, why would Cardi B? Why is she lying on this girl? So only thing I could think of is that she's trying to defend herself, instead of just saying, I apologize if she felt I was rude to her. I don't like the timing of her coming out this video. She could have contacted me behind the scenes or whatever, but I feel, because Cardi B feels the girl is clout chasing. Could be. I don't know why she came out the video when she did, or could be, but that doesn't dispute if what she's saying is true. I mean, if the text messages have not been altered, once again, if they have not been altered, Cardi B, you flat out lied on her. Like that's just wrong. Like, and Cardi B did say something that was interesting to me. She said, well, I told her to get the fuck out or whatever. She said, obviously, she didn't say what she did to cause me to feel that way, or also you think she was just innocent in this. Okay, so maybe Cardi B thought it was just so disrespectful that the girl did her makeup like that, and to her, she deserved to be treated badly. Okay, if you don't like what she did, that's fine, and you don't have to like it, but my thing about it is, why you just can't say that? Why you just can't say, okay, I don't like the way she did my makeup. I did not have to pay her. I had a right to tell her to leave. No, maybe I didn't have to tell her get the fuck out and talk to her like that. But she didn't like the way I told her to leave, and that's perfectly fine. And maybe I should have just not. Maybe I should have said things in a different way. But that is what happened. I did not like my makeup. That's it. Why sit there and lie and say she came late? It's like, it's almost like because the girl exposed her for being, excuse my language, a bitch and acting like one, that she decided I'm just going to make up some lies on her. Like I said, the other two things about her bringing people and being high as fuck, I cannot prove or disprove. But if those text messages have not been altered and they're legitimate, then okay, Cardi B straight lied on her. And I don't like a liar. That's why I'm gonna expose this one YouTuber for lying to me. And I got the emails to show it. Okay, I got the email of her saying she was gonna do X, Y, and Z, and she didn't do it. And thought she didn't have to respond back and thought I wasn't gonna expose her. See, I don't like being lied to. So if Cardi B, like I said, those text messages have not been altered, she's a bold-faced fucking liar. And I don't like that. I don't like that. And so my only thing is for her, what was her motive for lying on this girl? Basically, this girl probably was telling the truth about everything. And basically, it appears, if this girl is telling the truth about everything, basically it seems like Cardi B was in a bad mood. And she was in a really bad mood. And it's like, it probably was nothing she could have did to satisfy her. You know, if someone's in a bad mood, there's nothing you can do. But see, what makes me mad is that these so-called celebrities get away with this shit. That's what pisses me off. They can sit there and be rude to you, talk to you in kind of ways, just like some of these bosses and supervisors and owners of these businesses. They can sit there and talk to their employees like shit, treat them bad, and you gotta, kiss their ass because they cutting your check, or kiss their ass because you need the money for the service you're giving them. This is how I feel about anybody. I don't bow down to nobody. So if I have a service and you don't like it, goodbye, have a nice day. And the way I feel about it with Black Swan, when she seen Cardi B was in a bad mood and she was halfway through, because Black Swan said, because Cardi B claimed that, okay, I didn't like the finished product, but Black Swan is saying she didn't like, Black Swan is saying that's not true, that she wasn't completely done with her makeup, and Cardi B was just like, no, I'm done, you know, this is horrible, and she was like, it's not done yet. So it's like it was a communication problem, but it seems like Cardi B was just in a bad, fucking mood, and you know, you already irritated, and she was being impatient because I think she was running late for something anyway. So it's almost like a rush thing, like, can you hurry up? Because I remember Cardi B said, well, it already took her 35 minutes to do that. And okay, makeup, I mean, it could take like an hour for you to really get your makeup done, depending on how much you're doing to it and how fabulous you're trying to look. So I think Cardi B was in a rush. I think she was already in a bad mood on the time crunch. She had a funky mood. I do think people be kissing her ass. I do think before she even became a so-called celebrity, she had that kind of personality where, you know, not very emotional, kind of, you know, no nonsense, talk crazy, you know, probably use a lot of profanity. I just think she's like that anyway, and it's probably got worse. I think that day she was in a bad mood. I think she's on a time crunch and she forgot how long makeup takes and she was being impatient. So the girl is only halfway done and she doesn't like the makeup, and so she's just like, when a girl asks her what you want me to do, like, I could fix it, she's like, get the fuck out. Okay, and I don't want to say I believe the girl because I wasn't there, but I'm going to say, just based upon the video and based upon Cardi B's response and seeing that Cardi B is a potential liar if those text messages have not been altered, then I'm going to go on old girl's side because I like seeing proof. That's why I always say show text messages, show emails. I like that kind of stuff because that you need something to back up your claims, and she backed herself up. Now, like I said, I can't prove or disprove her bringing people there or being high as fuck or being loud as fuck, but she did prove that she came there early. So Cardi B gonna sit there and lie on this woman and say that she came late. You know, that's messing up her reputation as a makeup artist, saying that she came late and she's unprofessional. Okay, no, it sounds like, Cardi B, you're fucking unprofessional. Don't think just because you don't want to get your makeup done and you so-called celebrity that you can be unprofessional and do whatever the hell you want, because people have to, you know, want to work with you and want to buy your music too. So don't forget that you do need your fans, you need people that like you to buy your shit. Don't ever forget that. So I want this to be a lesson to everybody listening to this. I think some of us have been in a situation where we put these so-called celebrities on a pedestal, we admire them, or we think YouTubers, because they get in front of a camera or you hear their voice and they sound cool or they act a certain way, that they are a good person, and then when you meet them, understand that's just one part of them. That's just one part of them. Okay, you don't see them when they're in a bad mood, or you don't know their motives for doing what they're doing. So don't ever put anybody above anybody else. And I hate that she canceled the appointments with those other people who would have probably treated her with respect over somebody who who feels that she's, you know, replaceable, because that's what it was. You know, she's a makeup artist. I'm Cardi B. You know, I'm a shit. I'm a celebrity. Like, okay, you just a you know. Some people honestly think little of other people. They think because you don't make as much money as them, or you're not known like them, that you're their minion. You're doing their makeup. You're you know, you're doing their toes and their nails. You're styling their hair. They feel like you're basically then like they're servant, like they're peasant, and they could treat you any kind of fucking way. But if somebody treated Cardi B like that, or talked to her like that, allegedly the way she talked to this girl, even when she said get the fuck out, like, you don't talk to nobody like that. You could say, you know what, I'm on a time crunch, I don't like the makeup, so, and she said she took the makeup off. She said, so I just think it's best you leave. No hard feelings. Just like, I don't like the makeup. Okay, so if she didn't want to pay or whatever, okay, she didn't like the makeup, she could have paid it just for the time of her coming out there and the products that she used on her. She could have maybe gave her something, but if she didn't want to, whatever. I don't want to get into all that, but that's how this individual, you know, Cardi B, you see how she talks and how she carries herself. So I just think you should talk to people a certain kind of way. Now she got this girl crying on video, and I understand that hurt that girl, because not girl, Black Swan, because this is her profession. This is something that she don't want her reputation messed up, and she takes pride in her makeup. So that's like if you're a chef and you make a meal and someone sends it back, you know, and they pick it apart and talk about it, and they lie on you and say that you had salt, you made it overly salty or something. You're like, well, I didn't even put salt in it, and then it's proof that you didn't. It's just like, why are you lying to me? So I feel Cardi B lied about the girl coming late, because I think with Cardi B, she's the type of person that if she feels you coming at her, even if she might feel she's wrong, she can't admit that she's wrong. So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna admit it. I'm finna hit you back with this right here to show why I did what I did. When she proved that if those text messages haven't been altered, she proved that you lied about her coming late. Now, Cardi B, why would you do that? Because you felt you had to go tit for tat for her? If you were wrong, you was wrong. Why you can't just say, yeah, I could have handled it better, I didn't have to cuss her out, and it was just, you know, I was on a time crunch, I didn't like the makeup, and I needed her to leave because she wasn't doing it the way I wanted her to, and I just had the other person, my assistant or whatever, come, because she said she sent somebody else to do her makeup and it looked bad. So it's like, if it was gonna look bad anyway, you could have kept her there to do it. I'm pretty sure whatever she was gonna do when she was finished would have been better than what the person you sent out, your assistant, a public relations person, whoever hell she sent to go to the store and get makeup for her. I'm pretty sure what the makeup artist was gonna do when she was completely done with your makeup was gonna be better than what that person fucking did. But it's cool though. Like, the whole thing, I'm glad Black Swan did the video. And the way Cardi B responded was very, to me, heartless, and just she would not admit that she was wrong about anything. And if she lied, this is my question I want you all to think about. If Cardi B could lie about, and this is if the text messages were not altered, if Cardi B could lie about this girl coming late when she came on time, how do we know that she's not lying about this girl coming high, being high as fuck, and bringing people with her? Think about that. What else is she lying about?